What's going on, everybody? This your boy Roz Reptiles, and today we're going to be talking about my Leopard Gecko setup. You know, I'll be talking about what to use, what not to use, you know, favorites, non-favorites, stuff like that. So let's get started. All right, so this is my first video. We're going to start off with my Leopard Gecko enclosure. I do have a bearded dragon, I have a ball python, I also have a dwarf caiman, and I do have some fish. Those videos are coming soon. But right now, I feel like the first video I should start off with is the Leopard Gecko setup. And I have a baby Leopard Gecko for many of you that may ask. All right. So first thing first, I always want to start off with the most important part, in my opinion, is the heat pad. So you always need a heat pad when it comes to Leopard Geckos. It's very important because this is where they're going to get all their heat from. And this is where they're going to digest their food at most of the time, you know. So you always want to have a hide area on top of the heat pad, of course. And for me, for my heat pad, to go back to the heat pad before I forget, I also have a thermostat, 100 watt. I keep my 100 watt on about 82 degrees at all times. You know, I have an Exoterra thermostat 100 watt. You can also go on Amazon and get one of these, or you get an even better one for a cheaper price for like 14, 15 bucks. I got this at Petco. I know it was on the expensive side, but you don't have to get this one. You can get the 600 watt, or you could just go literally on Amazon and get one for like 15 bucks. All right, cool. So after that, you know, I do have his food dish and her food dish, I'm sorry. I usually keep like sometimes mealworms in there, just like, you know, so when she comes out of her hide area, she can have something to snack on. I also do keep calcium in the tank. I always put it in at night, but I always put them on her crickets for sure, just so she could get all that calcium. And I'll take this right here, this calcium, I'll take the lid off, literally, and I'll put like calcium in it, keep it upside down, you know, of course, so it won't fall out, you know. And then she usually eat it, you know, when she need calcium, just to be on the safe side. Of course, you need your water dish. You do not want it on the hot side because your water will evaporate. Trust me, I know I did this foolishness years ago. You always want to have like literally a hide, another hide, where it could be like literally right in the middle. They could just chill on, just to chill. Like mine is just really laid back. And she likes to chill. She likes to go inside, hide in all types of areas. It's pretty insane. It's pretty funny too. Most importantly, the third hide is your moist hide. You always need a moist hide. You know, sometimes they want to cool down, they want to chill, and they do not want to be seen. Because if you all don't know, leopard geckos are nocturnal. So in my cool hide, I'll show you all to give you all a better example. All right, hope I don't wake her up. Most likely I will, but it's cool. In my cool hide, all right, let's see. Hey, Phoenix, hope I didn't wake you up. But in my cool hide, I literally have coconut substrate. Coconut fiber is what people call it, you know, and literally I keep it moist. I use my spray bottle, spray it down before I put it in there. And it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Sorry, I'll let you go back to sleep. I have to put the lid back on, make sure she go back to sleep. You know, a lot of people got mixed reviews on carpet, sand, stuff like that. Look, you should absolutely never use sand. Never. I don't use sand for any of my reptiles, period. And I think it's crazy. I would never do that because they can eat it, they could consume it, and they could die from it eventually. But, you know, people got mixed reviews on carpet as well. People say their claws get stuck in the carpet, their teeth will get stuck in the carpet. You know, from my experience so far, you know, since she's a little smaller, like it doesn't affect her. She can move around real fast. She actually likes it. I may transfer over the coconut fiber again, like for the whole thing, instead of just inside of her moist hide, you know, and see how that goes. It all depends. You know, if you all got any suggestions, let me know. I heard people say tile. Tile might be my main option because it's less cleaning. It's easy to clean up, you know. In her food dish, you know, I always keep extra mealworms, you know, like food in there at all times, just in case when she wakes up at night, when all the lights is off, she go around and do what she do. And she normally eat them all. So, you know, I just want to make sure she got extra food. I don't mind cleaning my tank out, you know, and of course, with the calcium everywhere, you know, she be walking around, she eat all the calcium, and walk through the calcium most of the time and just lead trails. But yeah, for the most part, having a leopard gecko is fairly easy. You know, you just have to make sure your temperature is right. I always keep a thermometer literally in here. I usually keep it in here. I don't know why I took it out. And I always make sure that I got the right temperatures on each side. But yeah, for the most part, you know, having a leopard gecko is pretty cool. Give y'all a little outlook from another direction. But yeah, leopard geckos are cool, you know, for a first time reptile, a beginner reptile, you know, this, I would recommend the leopard gecko for sure. A leopard gecko or bearded dragon, you know, pretty cool. But you know, you get a lot of mixed reviews. Some people say they use lighting. A lot of people really don't, because you really don't need it. You really just need the heat pad, really. Because I use natural lighting, to be honest with you, because I like for her to be able to tell between night and day. You know, since they nocturnal, like to come out at night a lot, and you really already got the heat pad at a nice temperature. You really don't need the light that's on top, you know, the heat lamps, anything like that. Not for this specific reptile, because they already can develop bad sight, you know, from the research I've seen. So, you know, you really don't need that. I had to do a ton of research because everybody couldn't give me a solid answer. So, you know, it's cool. So yeah, this is my leopard gecko. Subscribe, share, like, hit the notification bell. You know, until next time, rise reptiles, let's get it.